Okay, good evening. Good evening, Peramudan.
Good evening, sir.
Good
How
evening.
are you, sir?
I'm good. Thank you. Good evening, Bala. Good evening, Tarnika.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Bala. So, போன class miss ஆயிடுச்சு.
ஆமா சார்.
சரி, okay.
சிவராத்திரினால போயிட்டேன் நானு வெளியில.
Okay. Okay, so வீடியோ பார்க்க முடிஞ்சதா?
வீடியோ நான் பார்த்தேன்.
Okay, very good. Okay, so anyone like to share something? Homework ஏதாவது பண்ணிருக்கீங்களா?
Homework, sir.
காமி பேரமுதன். ஓகே, சூப்பரா இருக்கு. தாத்தா ரொம்ப முழிக்கிறாரு. பாடி கரெக்டா இருக்கு, நல்லா இருக்கு. கையில கொஞ்சம் பிரச்சனை இருக்கு ஆக்சுவலா. ஓகே, ஸோ அந்த ப்ராப்ளம் நம்ம கொஞ்சம் சால்வ் பண்ணுவோம். பாடி கரெக்டா தான் இருக்கு. அப்படியே காமி, நீ இன்னும் க்ளோஸா காமி. சரி, ஓகே, குட். சரி, ஓகே. சரி, நம்ம குயிக்கா வந்து
Sir, second one, sir.
செகண்ட் காமிக்கிறியா? சரி, காமி. ஒரு நிமிஷம். செகண்ட் ஹோம்ஒர்க்கு. சரி, ஓகே, நல்லா இருக்கு பேர் வந்து நல்லா பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. குட். பட் ஃபேஸ் எல்லாம் இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் சிம்பிளாவே போடலாம். ஓகே, நல்லா இருக்கு. குட்.
Okay.
ஓகே, பேரமுதன். ஒரு நிமிஷம். ஓகே, குட். சரி, ஓகே, நான் வந்து குயிக்லி ஐம் கோயிங் டு நல்லா இருக்கு. பாடி வந்து ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்கு. பாடி ப்ரொபோர்ஷன் நல்லா இருக்கு. சில சின்ன இந்த கை வந்து அந்த ரிஸ்ட் வந்து நமக்கு கை இவ்வளவுதான் இருக்கும் இல்லையா? ஸோ அது வந்து இந்த கரெக்டா தான் போட்டிருக்கீங்க. இந்த இடத்துல யூ ஹேவ் டு கம்ப்ளீட். இந்த லைன் இப்படி கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணணும். ஓகே, அப்புறம் இந்த இடத்துல கொஞ்சம் ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்கு. ஸோ இந்த பெருவிரல் சரியா தான் இருக்கு ஆக்சுவலா. ஓகே, இந்த பெருவிரல் சரியா தான் இருக்கு. ஸோ இந்த மிச்சது வந்து மேபி இவ்வளவு தூரத்துல இருந்தா இன்னும் நல்லா இருக்கும். தெரியல, நான் என்னோட ஒரிஜினல் டிராயிங்ல எவ்வளவு இருக்குன்னு தெரியல. ஸோ இப்படி பண்ணா சரியா இருக்கும் இல்லையா? ஸோ அவ்வளவுதான் ஆக்சுவலா. ஓகே, ஸோ இப்படி பண்ணா சரியா இருக்கும். ஸோ அது நம்ம வந்து ஸோ பெருவிரலுக்கு நம்ம இப்படி லைன் போடலாம். for other hands you can draw something like this. Okay, so on the hand full away, so I'm drawing like this, but பெருவிரலுக்கு okay இந்த wristல இருந்து I can do something like this. I mean இந்த மாதிரி போட்டுறலாம். Okay, so இப்போ ஃபுல்லா போட்டுட்டோம்னா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒரு விரல் இருக்கும். ஸோ அந்த விரல் நம்ம எப்படி வரையுது? ஸோ இன்னைக்கு நம்ம கை நான் வரைஞ்சு காமிக்கிறேன். நான் எப்படி கை வரையுது அப்படின்னு. ஸோ இதுல அடுத்த ஃபிங்கர்ஸ் எப்படி வரையுது? ஸோ அடுத்த ஃபிங்கர்ஸ் இப்படி நம்ம இப்படி வரைஞ்சிட்டா சரியா வந்துடும். ஆக்சுவலா அதுக்கு முன்னாடி இந்த இடத்துல ஒரு இது இருக்கும். ஸோ இங்க வந்து ஒரு ஷேடோஸ் இருக்கும். ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி வரைஞ்சிடலாம். ஓகே, ஸோ அதே மாதிரி இந்த கை, ஸோ நமக்கு ட்ரிக், நமக்கு கீ பாயிண்டே வந்து ரிஸ்ட் தான். ஸோ ரிஸ்ட் வந்து இதுல இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் சின்னதா இருக்கணும். ரிஸ்ட் சின்னதா வச்சுட்டு மேபி இந்த கை இவ்வளவு தூரம் இருந்தா நல்லா இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ இது பண்ணிட்டு ஸ்மால் டிப், அதுக்கப்புறம் கை வந்து இப்படி போகும். ஓகே, ஸோ அந்த அப்பர் மேல வந்து திஸ் கர்வ் இஸ் நைஸ். அப்புறம் இந்த கர்வ் இந்த இடத்துல இருந்தா சரியா இருக்கும். இந்த இடத்துல இருந்து it can go like this. ஓகே, ஸோ இதோட லென்த் மாத்திரம் கொஞ்சம் கரெக்ட் பண்ணிருக்கேன். அதர்வைஸ் நல்லா தான் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. ரிஸ்ட் வந்து கரெக்டா பண்ணணும். இந்த கை மடக்கிறது வந்து ஒரு விரல் இப்படி மேல இருக்கும், மிச்சம் 3 விரல் இப்படி கீழே இருக்கும். ஸோ இந்த சைஸே வந்து இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் அப்படி பெருசா இருந்தா நல்லா இருக்கும். ஸோ இங்க look at this rod, இந்த மாதிரி போகுது. இந்த ராடு சுத்தியும் கை. ஸோ ஒரு விரல் இப்படி போகும். ஸோ இந்த 3 விரலுக்கு நக்கிள்ஸ் நான் இந்த மாதிரி போடுறேன். There is one finger goes like this. Okay, so இந்த மாதிரி பிளான் பண்ணிட்டா then சரியா தான் இருக்கும் ஆக்சுவலா. So where is the thumb? So the thumb maybe நம்ம இப்படி போட்டுக்கலாம். நான் கொஞ்சம் பெருசா போட்டிருக்கேன், பட் இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் சின்னதா போட்டா இது சரியா இருக்கும். So maybe இந்த ஃபிங்கரும் I'm trying to make it little bigger. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி நம்ம ஈஸியா அட்ஜஸ்ட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். கை வரைகிறது ரொம்ப சிம்பிள் தான், பட் தட் இஸ் வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். மிச்ச அதர் திங்ஸ் ஆர் குட். பாடி லைன் இஸ் குட். கண்ணு நல்லா தான் இருக்கு, பட் இதெல்லாம் கண்ணு மூக்கு வாயெல்லாம் ரொம்ப ஈஸியா போட்டுடலாம் நம்ம. ஓகே, மேபி கண் இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் பெருசா இருக்கணும். இப்படி கொஞ்சம் பெருசா இருக்கணும். கீழே இப்படி போட்டா கண்ணு நல்லா முழிக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கு. ஸோ கண்ணு கொஞ்சம் அகலம் பண்ணியிருக்கேன் நான். ஓகே, ஸோ தட் இஸ் வாட் ஐ ஹவ் டன் இட். ஓகே, குட் குட். ஃபேஸோட சைஸ் எல்லாம் சரியா இருக்கு. ஓகே, ஸோ நல்லா பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. குட், யூ ஆர் டூயிங் வெரி குட். இந்த கையும் நல்லா இருக்கு. ஓகே, குட் ஒர்க்.
Thank you, sir.
So I'll stop sharing. So next drawing coming Peramudal. Okay. Okay. ஸோ இது கை எல்லாமே நல்லா இருக்கு. கால் வந்து காலும் இன்னைக்கு நம்ம டுடே we are going to see how to draw the legs. இப்போ இதுல பார்த்தா ஸோ இதுல பார்த்தா இந்த ஃபீட் இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் நீளமா இருக்கும். ஓகே, இந்த ஃபீட். ஸோ we have to make a triangle. இந்த ட்ரையாங்கிள் போட்டே நம்ம கண்டுபிடிச்சிடலாம். ஆக்சுவலா போட்டா இந்த ஃபீட் வந்து இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் பெருசா இருக்கணும். ஓகே, ஸோ அப்படி இருந்தா சரியா இருக்கும். அப்புறம் கோட் எல்லாமே ஓகே. அப்புறம் இந்த 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 லெக்ல வந்து இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் பெருசா இருக்கும். ஸோ இந்த இடத்துல வந்து there is a calf muscle. ஸோ அது வரும்போது அது இன்னைக்கு நம்ம பார்ப்போம். That's going to be, will make it easy. அது எப்படி வரையுதுன்னு will make it easy. It's very simple. இப்படி கர்வ் போட்டாவே அவ்வளவுதான். ஓகே, கையில ரிஸ்ட் இருக்க மாதிரி this also the wrist இது சின்னதா இருக்கும். That is a key. ஓகே, ஸோ அது மாதிரி பார்த்தா this ரைட் சைட்ல look at this, இந்த கால் இந்த இடத்துல குண்டா இருக்கு. So that is a problem. ஸோ நம்ம அந்த இடத்துல வந்து it has to be சின்னதா இருக்கணும். ஓகே, அது சின்னதா இருக்கணும். ஸோ இங்க இருந்து திருப்பி இப்படி இப்படி பின்னாடி போகணும், இப்படி இப்படி போகணும். ஸோ அதெல்லாமே வந்து இன்னைக்கு நம்ம பார்ப்போம். அப்புறம் கண்ணுக்கு வந்து கஷ்டப்பட்டு வரைஞ்சிருக்கீங்க. கையெல்லாம் ஓகே. கண்ணுக்கு வந்து நம்ம சிம்பிளா வந்து ஓகே, கண்ணுக்கு வந்து சிம்பிளா இந்த லைன் போட்டாவே போதும் ஆக்சுவலா. Look at this. So we know that so I can draw this eyebrow. Okay, பொட்டு இப்ப கண்ணுக்கும் the mouth between the eyebrow and chin, middle வந்து it is the nose. இப்ப lips வந்து அழகா, you know, this is the position of the lips. இது போட்டாவே போதும் ஆக்சுவலா. ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்பட்டு நீங்க வந்து அதே மாதிரி வரைய தேவையில்லை. நிறைய டிராயிங்ஸ் இப்படி இருக்கும், நிறைய ரெஃபரன்ஸ் இப்படி இருக்கும். ஸோ அப்படி வரையும் போது நம்ம சிம்பிளா அந்த மாதிரி வரைஞ்சிடலாம். ஓகே, this is what we have learned already. ரைட்? கண்ணுக்கு வந்து சரி, ஓகே, கண்ணுக்கு இன்னுமே டீடைல்ஸ் வேணும்னா see I can draw a little bit. ஒரு குட்டியா if I draw a small round, இப்ப கண் ஓபன் பண்ணிருக்க மாதிரி இருக்கு, ரைட்? Then I can draw one more line in the top like this. Okay, so மூக்கு டீடைல்ஸ் தேவையில்லை, டீடைல்ஸ் வேணும்னா I can draw like this little bit. Okay, so இன்னுமே நம்ம போர்ட்ரேட் பண்ணும்போது இன்னுமே we will get a better idea. ஷேடிங் எல்லாமே ஈஸியா கொடுக்கலாம். ஸோ we know all this. Okay, so you can simplify it and சிம்பிளா நம்ம வரைஞ்சாவே போதும் ஆக்சுவலா. ஓகே, ஸோ I can draw this eyebrow, காது எல்லாமே சிம்பிளா I can draw. இந்த சின், ஓகே, லுக் அட் திஸ், இந்த சின் எங்க வருதோ, இந்த லைன் எங்க வருதோ இங்கதான் காது முடியும். ஸோ between the eyebrow and the nose. ஓகே, ஸோ அது நம்ம கரெக்டா போட்டாவே ஈஸியா இருக்கும். ஸோ லுக் அட், இங்க தான் நம்ம காது இருக்கு, ஐப்ரோ இருக்கு. ஸோ இந்த இது இங்க முடியணும் காது. ஓகே, ஸோ இங்க ஜா நம்ம கோடு இப்படி வரும். there are small corrections. அதுக்கேற்ற மாதிரி தலை பெருசாகும், அந்த மாதிரி சிம்பிளிஃபை பண்ணி நீங்க சிம்பிளா வரைங்க ஆக்சுவலா. ஓகே, நல்லா இருக்கு, ஓவரால் ஷேப் நல்லா இருக்கு. இந்த லேடி நிக்கிற போஸ் வந்து ரொம்ப நல்லா பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. ஓகே, இட் இஸ் வெரி குட். ஓகே, I stop sharing. ஓகே, வேற யாரு காமிக்கிறா?
ஆக்சுவலா மொபைல்ல இருந்து ஷேர் பண்றேன்.
ஆளா ஏதாவது இருக்கா?
கேக்குதா ஆடியோ? ஹலோ ஹலோ,
உங்க வால்யூம் ரொம்ப கம்மியா இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
ஹலோ, இப்ப கேக்குதா? ஹலோ
சார், எனக்கு கேக்குது சார்.
Okay, something wrong. So I'll check my volume. ஏதாவது கம்மியா இருக்காங்க.
உங்களுக்கு ஸ்கிரீன் தெரியுதா சார்?
Okay, so என்னோட ஆடியோ சரியா தான் இருக்கு.
ஹலோ ஹலோ, உங்களுக்கு பிக்சர் தெரியுதா? ஹலோ,
I don't know, உங்களோட வால்யூம் ரொம்ப கம்மியா இருக்கு.
ஹலோ, ஸ்கிரீன் ஷேர் பண்ணிட்டு
உங்களோட ஆடியோ செட்டிங் ஸ்கிரீன் தெரியுது, பட் உங்க வால்யூம் ரொம்ப கம்மியா இருக்கு. உங்களோட அந்த வீடியோ செட்டிங்ல போயிட்டு அங்க ஆடியோ இருக்கும், அதுல மைக் அண்ட் ஸ்பீக்கர் வால்யூம்லாம் அதிகம் பண்ணுங்க. So I want to check it. பேரமுதன், ஹலோ சொல்லுங்க
சார்.
ஹலோ
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 பேரமுதன்.
ஹலோ,
பேருமுதன் வாய்ஸ் கேக்குது, கிளியரா கேக்குது.
எனக்கு கேட்கல. I can see that. நல்லா இருக்கு. கை நல்லா இருக்கு. ஓகே, குட். நல்லா இருக்கு. இப்ப சவுண்ட் கேக்குது.
ஓகே.
ஓகே ஓகே.
ஆக்சுவலா அந்த ஸ்ட்ரெயிட் சில டவுட் இருக்குங்க. ஆக்சுவலா இந்த ஸ்ட்ரெயிட் லைன் போடுறோம்ல, அங்க ஹிப் எந்த இடத்துல வரணும்? மிடில்ல வரணுமா இல்ல?
சரியாதான் இருக்கு. ஆக்சுவலா
சரியா இருக்கு. ஓகே,
சரியாதான் இருக்கு. ஃபேஸ்ல வந்து கொஞ்சம் ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் இருக்கு. கால்லயும் ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் இருக்கு. அது நம்ம இன்னைக்கு கிளாஸ்ல பார்க்கலாம் நம்ம.
ஓகே ஓகே ஓகே.
ஸ்கிரீன்ஷாட். நான் ஸ்கிரீன்ஷாட்
வாய்ஸ் கேக்குதா சார்?
இப்ப கேக்குது. என்ன திடீர்னு கேட்காம போச்சு தெரியல. ஓகே, இப்ப ஓகே. சரி, ஓகே.
ஓகே.
ஓகே. ஓகே, நல்லா இருக்கு. நல்லா இருக்கு. இப்ப ஜெனரலா பார்த்தா ஹிப் வந்து இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஆங்கிள் இருக்கு. ஸோ இங்க இருந்து கரெக்டா கால் இங்க வர்றது சரியா இருக்கு. இந்த கால் சரியா இருக்கு. ஸோ இந்த கால்ல கொஞ்சம் ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்கு. அதே மாதிரி கால் கொஞ்சம் பெருசா இருக்கணும். தென் இட் இஸ் லைக் சிம்பிள் ட்ரையாங்கிள் லைக் திஸ். ஓகே, சிம்பிள் ட்ரையாங்கிள் இப்படி போட்டாவே உங்களுக்கு சரியா வந்துடும். ஓகே, சிம்பிளஸ்ட் அப்ஸ்ட்ராக்ஷன் இப்படி சிம்பிள் ட்ரையாங்கிள். ஸோ இதுக்கப்புறம் தான் வந்து தென் ஐ கேன் மேக் லெக் லைக் திஸ். ஸோ இப்படி கால் வந்து இப்படி இப்படி கால் இப்படி வரும் ஆக்சுவலா. ஸோ பின்னாடி ஐ கேன் ரிஸ்ட்.
ஓகே.
பெருவிரல் இப்படி வரும். இந்த கால் இப்படி இப்படி சிம்பிளா இப்படி அவ்வளவுதான். ஸோ இந்த ட்ரையாங்கிள் இருந்து ஐம் நாட் டிவியேட்டிங் மச். அதுல தான் இருக்கு. சிம்பிளிஃபை பண்ணி அப்ஸ்ட்ராக்ட் பண்ணாவே உங்களுக்கு சரியா வந்துடும்.
ஆக்சுவலா ஃபிளாட்டா பண்ணிட்டேன்.
ஆமா ஆமா.
ஓகே,
சரி, ஓகே, குட். ஸோ இந்த இது ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கணும். இதுதான் நமக்கு வந்து ஒரு முக்கியமான க்ளூ.
ஓகே.
இந்த லென்த் கொஞ்சம் அதிகமா இருக்கணும். ஓகே, ஸோ சரியா இருக்கும். ஸோ நத்திங் டு வரி, சரியா தான் இருக்கு ஆக்சுவலா. ஸோ இங்கேயும் வந்து திஸ் இஸ் த பாயிண்ட். ஸோ இதுக்கு பின்னாடி இப்படியே போறதை விட பின்னாடி லைன் இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் இப்படி வரலாம் ஆக்சுவலா. கொஞ்சம் பெருசா வரும். ஆமா. ஸோ அதை விட எனக்கு மேஜர் கன்சர்ன் வந்து ஐம் நாட் வரிட் அபவுட் தட். இந்த ஃபேஸ் வந்து இன்னுமே சிம்பிளிஃபைடா போடலாம். நான் முன்னாடி காமிச்ச மாதிரி. ஃபேஸ் என்ன பண்றேன், ஃபேஸ் இங்க வச்சுட்டு கொஞ்சம் கிளீன் அப் பண்றேன். தென் இப்ப தலை இவ்வளவு பெருசா இருக்கு. சோ கண்ணோட பொசிஷன் இந்த இடத்துல வரணும். அது கரெக்டா இருக்கு. இங்க வரணும்.
ஓகே.
அதுல பிரச்சனை இல்லை. சோ இதுக்கு மேல கண்ணு போட்டு அதுக்கு மேலதான் ஐப்ரோ. இந்த பாயிண்ட் நோஸ் பாயிண்ட். இப்ப லிப் வந்து பிட்வீன் த நோஸ் அண்ட் த சின். இந்த இடத்த வந்து மிடில் பாயிண்ட், மிடிலுக்கு கொஞ்சம் மேல இருக்கும்.
மிடிலுக்கு மேல. ஓகே.
வாட் வி செட் இஸ் இந்த வந்து 3 டிவைட் பண்ணணும்னு சொன்னோம். ஆக்சுவலி 3 டிவைட் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா வந்து அது மிடிலுக்கு மேலதான் வரும். ஓகே. அதனால அதர் சிம்பிள் மெத்தட் இஸ் ஜஸ்ட் மிடிலுக்கு மேல அப்படின்னு ஞாபகம் வச்சு ஈஸி.
ஓகே. ஓகே.
லோவர் லிப் இப்படி போட்டாவே லிப் அழகா அந்த பொசிஷன் இருக்கும். அதான் லிப்போட பொசிஷன். அந்த லிப்போட பொசிஷன் தான் உங்களுக்கு தப்பா வந்துருச்சு.
ஆமா ஆமா. ஓகே.
ஆமா. சோ அது வந்து ஜஸ்ட் இப்படி பண்ணாவே அழகா வந்துரும். லுக் அட் திஸ். இப்ப நல்லா இருக்குல்ல. அது ஒண்ணுதான் ப்ராப்ளம். இது ரொம்ப ஈஸி, அவ்வளவுதான் ஆக்சுவலா. ஸோ இதுக்கப்புறம் நீங்க வரைகிற எல்லா ஃபேஸுமே ரொம்ப அழகா இருக்கும். ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனையே இல்லை ஆக்சுவலா. சிம்பிள் இஷ்யூஸ் நம்ம கரெக்ட் பண்ணாவே போதும் ஆக்சுவலா. மிச்சம் எல்லாமே ஓகே. கழுத்து வந்து இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் இப்படி சின்னதா. இது கழுத்து எல்லாமே நம்ம சொல்லி தரலனாலுமே நீங்க வந்து ஷுட் பி ஏபிள் டு see. பெருசா இருக்கு, சின்னது பண்ணிட்டா it will be all right. ஓகே, குட். ஸோ this is good. வேற மிச்சம் எல்லாமே ஆல் ரைட், பார்த்துக்கலாம். ஓகே. ஸோ இந்த கால் வரையும்போது இங்க இருந்து இங்க இருக்கும்போது வேர் இஸ் த நீ வந்து ரைட். ஸோ
ஓகே.
நீ இங்க இருக்கும். இந்த நீக்கு அப்புறம் இந்த ரிசல்ட் இது சரியா தான் இருக்கு ஆக்சுவலா. ஸோ இங்க வந்து இந்த கர்வ் இது சரியா தான் இருக்கு. சரி, போதும். திஸ் இஸ் குட். ஸ்டாப் ஷேரிங். வேற ஏதாவது ஷேர் பண்றீங்களா?
இல்ல சார், இது ஒண்ணு தான் வரைஞ்சிருக்கேன்.
சரி, ஓகே. Tarnika, do you have something?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, it's nice. Okay, this is nice. Body proportions. Okay, so this is good. எல்லாமே நல்லா இருக்கு. And the handsல வந்து you have a problem actually. So that we can okay, good. நல்லா இருக்கு. Very good. Okay, so this is good. Shading எல்லாம் it's very good. Shading எல்லாம் நல்லா இருக்கு. So இந்த கண்ணோட angle it is like this. So that is good. Eye is good. The lips ஓட position மாறி இருக்கு actually, right? அது so கரெக்ட்டா நம்ம இங்க போட்டாவே போதும். So just 2 lines இப்படி போட்டாவே போதும். So அதுக்கப்புறம் yeah. So otherwise the lips ஓட position has changed. Right side it has come to the right side. அது வந்து that is to be corrected. That is to be corrected. Otherwise this is good. So in the chest வந்து so this middle line, so it can little bit come like this. So when it goes up, so it comes like this actually. That is what we have seen. So there is a line you have to draw like this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that That will be there in the original drawing, I guess. This line is important. Okay, so that is why we are learning anatomy. Okay, so look at this. This we have to, we should not forget. Other things are fine. So this is good. This is good. Here wrist is only this. So this also good. Okay, hand also fine. So in this hand, size has to be a little bit bigger. But this curve can be a little smooth, need not be very sharp. This point can be here actually, little bit here. Okay, so other things we'll learn today, but by and large it is very good. Good work.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. சரி, ஓகே, இன்னைக்கு கிளாஸ் ஆரம்பிச்சிடலாம் நம்ம. So in the last class we saw upper body. Just a minute. So today also important. So every day is important things. Today also is important things we have to know. Okay, so I'm going to draw lower part of the body. Okay, so I'm just drawing a straight line. So this lower part of the body, lower 4 parts. So here knee is going to be there. This they call crotch point. Okay, it is quite bright, I guess, my video. I'll just reduce the reduce பண்ணாலும். Okay. Okay, so I'll make bold lines. So okay, this is the lower part of the body. So here is the knee, right? The knee is going to be here. The knee is going to be here. So I'm dividing this to here. There is nothing. Here also there is nothing, but I'm just dividing this so that I can make it. I'm trying to make what is this height. Okay, so then I'm making another point here. This is a navel point. Okay, this is a navel point. Drawing the hip also, it is important. So this is the, so what is the general shape? So here we know that there are various shapes. The triangle is the simplest shape. Then if you draw another line like this, so this also a good shape for the hip. Okay, so this also a good shape for to understand the hip. So other things what we know is a bowl. So here, so the doctor asks, well, how is the bowel movement? Bowl is what? This is the bowl. So this is the bowl. So this is um, this is inlet and outlet. There are two things in the bowl. So I'm trying to draw this bowl. This is the bowl, right? This is the bowl. Bowl, and there is a bone attached here. Leg, upper leg. It is called femur. Okay, it is the strongest bone in our body. So the knee, I'm splitting this into two. Okay, the upper bone joins here. Okay, the longest and strongest bone. This is the upper bone. This is the upper bone. So here it is like this, and it joins. There is a join. Okay, hip, knee. This is the knee joint. It's a different types of joints. Okay, but so we are not bothered about it. So let me also draw. Simply, if you draw, it is like this. Okay, it is like this. So this is strongest bone. The shape of the bone goes like this. So both the leg bones are attaching to the hip like this. Okay, so that is what creating this shape. Look at this. This shape. Okay, so what is happening to the feet? Okay, feet is a simple triangle like this. So this triangle I'm drawing, it is a front side of the feet. So the triangle is like this. Okay, the triangle is like this. So what else? So how does this hip work? Hip is tilted actually. Look at this. This bowl is not. It is little bit tilted. So you can see what is in the behind. You have a strong support. Okay, the bone is like this. Okay, the bone is like this. It comes like this. The back, strong support. In the front, what happens? There is it. So you don't have to worry too much about it, but it is good to know. That is why I'm trying to draw. This bone goes like this. This is some details of the this the hip bone. Okay, so these and these two bones help us to sit, right? Okay, the front it is like this. It's called this pubic bone. This bone, it goes like this. Okay. These points. Okay, so this point and this point, they are very important in the hip. So these points, so there is a big muscle. Okay, so there is a big muscle like this. It is joining. It is joining to this point. Look at this. It is made of three muscles. This one, okay, is made of three muscles. There is a one big muscle goes like this. Okay, then there is another muscle like this, and there is another muscle like this. This is what makes the thigh bulky. The shape of the thigh in the side pose, if you see, the shape comes to the front. So this is what makes it to come to the front. So here, if I draw this line goes like this. See this line. This is because of And this knee is big, it touches the knee. Then after that, below this, there is another line starts. Okay, so we know that now about this big muscle. Okay, so what is happening? So from here, there is a line comes. And this pubic bone, this, right, from here, these muscles are inside actually. Look at this, there are set of muscles inside. So these muscles attach here actually. Okay, so this is what makes up this shape. The muscles in the adductor muscle they call. Each muscle has a name, obviously, right? So, but you don't have to worry. There is a set of muscle in the front. It is bulky like this. Now I'm going to draw the side also. I'm going to draw the back also. Then we'll understand better actually. So now we know that why this shape is coming. So what is the basic structure of this? So the very basic structure is this. You can understand this like a trapezoid, like this. At least this we have to understand. The most simplest is this triangle actually, right? Then the leg starts from here. So this is the simplest way of understanding the leg. So in the bottom, what is happening? There is a, so in the hand also we have, upper hand has 2 bones and lower hand has 1. No, upper hand has a 1 bone and lower has a 2. The same in the leg also. The upper is 1 bone, the lower has 2 bones. So this is a 1 bone, then there is another bone like this. So this one, it is giving some shape actually. So there is a small shape comes here. When we draw the leg, I'll show that. That is due to this bone. Okay. What else? Now, how are we going to get a structure here? The inside there is a calf muscle, and that is making this shape. Look at this shape. There's a nice shape it is producing. The calf muscle is making this shape. Then further there are a couple of muscles and it is going like this. So the inside it is making this shape. So I can draw bone here, I can draw another bone here, and inside it is going to make this shape. Okay, here also to this point, so I can make a balloon like this structure is made of 3 muscles like this. In the body, whenever there are 2 muscles, it is bicep, and 3 muscles are triceps. Something like a tricep. This is, and here also these inside this muscle come like this. Okay, so now in the lower leg there are 2 bones, and inside it is getting this shape. The outside it is getting, here only there is a bulky thing, then after that it is quite straight. So this bulky thing comes here actually. It's a peak curve. It's here. When I connect this and this, it is going like this. This is when I'm just connecting peak point, peak curve. Peak curve is here. Here there is a curve. When I connect those, it's going to be this side. It's going to be something like this. I just draw this line so that you can remember. It is curving here, and here it is curving here, something like that. Okay. This knee. So if you have drawn small, now you can try to make it, if required, you can try to make it a little bigger. So these, see, even for the knee, you have measurements, but those are some we can do with a common sense. So we are not talking about only essential things that you have to know. So this is good enough to make a wonderful anatomically correct drawing. Okay, so this shape is coming like this. So this is what making this shape, the lower leg. So how about the feet? So you don't have to worry now. This triangle is good now. But still, if you want to, this is the knee, right? Then 1, 2, 3, 4. There are smaller 4 circles. When I do this circle and smaller circles, looks like these knees are present. These sorry, fingers are present. Here also I'm just making this. Fine, don't worry about it. We will draw. So now quickly I'm going to, now this is important thing you have to observe, you have to understand. See, these drawings are important. You have to draw, you are drawing now, also you can draw again also. Okay, so later for your better understanding. Okay, don't lose these papers, keep them with you always. Okay, now back pose and side pose, quickly I'm going to draw. Okay, I'm not going to take that much time. Just quickly I'm going to draw because let us move on, try to understand the key things. And so this is the back, this is the front pose. So of course, back also, it is a navel point, it's a crotch point. So this is called crotch point. Okay. So here in the back, this is the back view. So what is happening to the, what's happening to the bowl? So here the bowl was like this. This bowl is tilted. So here the bowl will be like this. From the back, if you see, the bowl will be like this. Okay, so this bowl will be, this bowl is like this. Back side of the bowl, right? But what we know is it is made of this bone. This bone is like this. Okay, so this bone is like this. So you can see in the front bone, this is the front bone, right? Pubic bone, that also you can see like this. So don't worry about these details. Okay, so maybe you don't have to draw. But if you want to draw, it's all right. So from the back, we are seeing, trying to give some shading also. I'm trying to show you. From the back, we are seeing, but basic shape is still same. This triangle and, right? So what is this shape? So I'm trying to make this shape, still that shape is same. Okay, this shape is same. So this is the approximate shape. So these shapes are same. So you should simplify anything, whatever you're trying to draw, try to simplify it and get the shape correct. Okay, so this is also another way of drawing. See, simplified it easily. Okay. What is happening in the back? Okay, so the bone, position of the bone is same place. Okay, there is no change. Bone is in the same place. Upper bone, upper leg, bone, femur, that is same. For the lower leg, the shape is same. Even here, shape is same. These bones are also same. One bone starting from the top, another bone starting from the bottom, like this. They are same. So what is different? So in the back, so you have this this buttocks muscles, that is called glute muscle. Glute. Okay, glute muscles. They come the crotch point little below the crotch point. They come. Okay. It is starting from here actually. This upper part of the hip bone. From that, it is coming like this. This is coming like this. In the side, what happens? In the side, what happens? This muscle comes like this, joins to the lower bone. Okay, it is interesting, right? This does not, it comes down and joins to the knee, and particularly this lower bone. So like this, the human engineering is happening. Okay, so when I draw this line, it is going to be like this. You can think of tracksuit, the trousers and tracksuits and pants, you have this design. There is a line coming to the left side, left and right. So I can do the same this side also, a line like this. Okay, now looks like a dress. The muscles are like this. Okay, the major thing is done. Otherwise, now the shape is here in the middle. It is like this. So in the middle, inside you have this muscles like that. Here also you have, but what here you have is a biceps. There is a big two muscles happen. There is a one, this one, another like this, two big muscles. Okay, there are even smaller muscles are there, but these are two major muscles. Okay, some biceps, so something like this, two muscles and couple of more smaller muscles. So this is how the shape is. Bottom, you know already. So this muscle comes like this. The other side, it is simple curve. It is going like this. So here there is another muscle. Other side, here there is a curve. Simple curve comes like this. So look at this knee. So this knee also is visible. These lines, this line coming from the upper leg does not go and join to the lower leg. It passes through the knee curve like this. So that is important. So inside also it touches the knee, takes the knee curve, then it goes. Takes the knee curve, then it goes down. That you need to note. Okay, so front side, back side, done. There is a bulky thing then I'm going to draw what? Side. So side is very important so that we can have a good understanding. But in the side, what we said is it is tilted. It's going to be something like this. So it is okay, something like this. The side it is tilted, it's going to be something like this. So in reality, what is happening is there is a curve like this. Okay, so this is the upper, this bone, upper bone is like this. Okay, and the spine also comes down like this, like a tail. Here it is like a tail. Then this, the front, if you see this bone from here, it goes to the back like that. It goes to the back like this. Okay, so here there is a gap. There is a gap, and this is the place where this bone joins. Which bone? This upper. Okay, so the bone of the this bone joins. This is like this, goes to the back. So this is the knee. In front of this, there are a couple of other bones also for the knee. Okay, so this is the lower in the side. So this being in the side, so I can draw the leg like this. I can draw a leg like this. In the front, almost this bone comes. So here, so we said two bones. The second bone comes like this. So do you see this curve now? So this is what giving some shape in the leg. There is a small curve happens because this bone starts from here. Okay. Otherwise, now our understanding will put in the front you have these bulky muscles. They are starting from this point. Where is this point? It is almost here actually. So from here, this bulky muscles, curvy and bulky muscles, they come till here. So this curvy line comes and it is like, if you draw the muscles, it is like this. Okay, somebody doing great exercise and Mr. Universe and Mr. World. So for them, you can see these muscles separately, this one and the other one and the other one. Like this you can see, but by and large, this is the shape. Okay, and so this glute muscle or this buttocks muscle, so this is coming little below this crotch point. So it is little bit below, right? So it is coming here and this shape is happening like this. Okay, then from here in the this muscle comes to the lower bone, right? So it is like this. So this is what making the side design in the pant. So behind this biceps, this soft, these muscles come. They're a little soft, and it is like this. So this is what the leg structure is made. When you come down, here you can see this calf muscle. So that you can clearly see like this. The front, almost there is no muscle. There are tiny muscles, but straight line. So in the back, it is almost like this. Okay, it is almost like this. So now we know how to draw the leg. In the front also we know how to draw. The knee is important. In the side also we know how this. So there is a minor difference when you draw. This is outer leg. When you draw inner leg in the side, it will be very little different. So you will start seeing this soft muscles. So that's not very important. So I'm just drawing this outer leg. Okay. So okay, so in the bottom it is simple. If you just make this curve here, this. Anyway, next we are going to draw the legs and we are going to understand them. So you can simply draw like this and this leg. So it is very important to know and to draw hands and legs. Okay. So many artists, if you draw wrong, then they'll understand that you don't have much expertise. So it's very important to understand the legs and properly we have to draw the legs. Feet. Now legs we know. This is how we draw the legs. Next I'm going to draw the feet. Then after that we'll draw hand. Then we'll draw some poses. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what you have to remember is this weight machine. Okay, let's say this is the weight machine. So in the weight machine, what is the basic shape of the legs? Feet feet. So this is 1 feet. Okay, and this is another feet. This thumb here in the left leg and other 4 fingers. Okay, so which part touches the ground? Okay, so these 4 fingers touch, the big finger also touch, this part touches. After that, this part touches. And this side also it touches. But inside it does not touch. Okay, so here it touches the ground, here it touches, here also it touches, these fingers touch, but inside this area does not touch the ground. Okay, it does not touch the ground. So if you look from the um, this side or this side, this you can see this shape. Okay, so that is what the main thing, that is what I'm going to draw and make you understand. So I can draw the triangle is very important. There is nothing beyond the triangle. Okay, so this is the triangle, and this is the right leg and this is left leg. So I'm going to draw the left leg now. So when you see from here, so this does not touch and this is going to be make the curve. This curve being made, then you will see this finger alone. Other small fingers you will not see, right? So this curve, okay, so this curve is important. You see this curve. Okay, so then after that what? You see the thumb. Then after that, this thumb comes here, then it makes this curve. So look at the shape, it makes this curve. Then after that, this goes to the back like this. That is all. Then other thing what we know, the wrist is wrist part or ankle part. Here it is very small. It is going to be like this only. Okay, so this line is it's almost like a straight line. Right, so this line goes up and this line also goes up. You have to make sure this is thin. Okay, so this is left leg. And so what left leg, this bone comes here, but in the right leg, this comes even below that actually. Okay, so the right leg, so that is what here you see. So I'm drawing right leg now. So this right leg. So in the right leg, you start seeing other fingers also. Starting with the similar triangle. So this part touches ground. So you will not see such a curve. You will see a curve, but it is very light, very mild. Okay, and when drawing the leg, other fingers you can abstract them. So I'm going to draw like this. This is the line for all other fingers. All other fingers. The thumb only. It is like this. So all other fingers I have simply drawn like this. Within this curve and this shape, other fingers has to come. So in the top, I'm just making another line. It's going to help me to draw the other fingers. Okay, so this one, look at this shape, second, 3 and 4. Other finger, another finger, one last finger. So it is easy. Okay, so if you want details, it is like this. So you can also draw the nails. Okay, so when you draw big, then anyway you will have a reference. With that you can draw easily. But this is how you can draw approximately, and in the back it is going to be like this and this. So little bit only, don't come too much. From here this leg starts. Here it has to end here. Here it's going to take this shape. So this is a right leg. Okay, so the fingers appear little bigger. So I just wanted little bigger to demonstrate. But otherwise, you can draw a shape, and within the shape, you have to draw all the other fingers. Then it will be more easy. Okay, so we are done. So the drawing the feet are easy. So we can draw one more time, maybe. We can draw one more time. So I'm going to draw. So when you look at this view, okay, so that is what this. So I'm going to draw this view now. Okay, so this view I'm going to draw. This side, when you look at now, this is right. Okay, now right leg, but I am going to make little angle. So I'm going to make in this angle. Okay, I'm going to make in this angle. So in the front, in the front, it is thumb. Thumb is like this. It's making this curve. So it's better to start with this curve. So because from here this is a right leg, and you see this curve. Okay, it's not touching ground, and so you see this curve. Okay, so it is easy. That is all. So simple. Now this wrist unit is right. So I'm just starting. I'm coming from the curve in the back, and that is going like this. That is going like this. So this area is very small. So it has to touch here. Then from here, the leg. We know how the leg goes. Almost. Yeah. So this goes like this. Okay, it's quite easy to draw. Look at this triangle is still there. So in many of the drawing, if you simply make a triangle, that is good enough. Okay, maybe I'll show one of the recent drawing I made. So look at this. I made a recent drawing. Okay, so look at this triangle. You see this triangle? I didn't draw even fingers or anything. This triangle is good enough. Look at this triangle. The same triangle I'm talking about, that triangle only I have drawn. So other important thing is the proportion actually. Okay, the side, how the body will come in the side. Look at the girl standing there. So what is the proportion? So I draw a line in the. I have a video for this. You can check in my channel. The line for the shoulder and line for the hip, the height. Then you can draw. You know how to draw the legs and all. Okay, so it's quite easy to draw human. Okay, so this is good. This is easy. So one more leg, left leg also. Let us draw this left leg. So for this left leg also, it is little up. So this touching the ground like this. Okay, so this is a little up. So here I have to draw mild curve. Okay, so in the back it goes like this. Here for all the fingers, I draw this line. Okay, and only for the thumb. Now for the thumb, I'm drawing this curve. Other fingers has to come here. Okay, so this is one finger, second, third, and fourth. Okay, so that is all. Then you can make this curve. This is 4, 5. Okay, so there is one more I have to draw. And here there is a small curve, very, very mild curve it's going. Like this I can draw. Okay. Okay, so here this is left leg outside. When you see, you will start seeing this shape, this little down. Okay, so here this is inside, this is outside. In the outside you start seeing this. So this prominently you can see. So this is what you see in the outside. Okay, so to practice again this. Okay, so let's now I'm going to see how to draw the fingers. So I'm going to turn the page. Okay, so let's draw the fingers. Basic understanding of fingers. Basic understanding of fingers. Last class la pathama paakala nenikiren. Okay, paakala. So basic understanding of fingers. Look at this. There is a small mild curve, but in the knees la, in the joint la, the curve is more. So inga when you connect all these points, the curve is even more steep. Okay, better curve. So that one. Then the whole thing you can think about இது எல்லாமே சேர்த்து all the whole thing you can draw like this. Okay, the whole thing you can draw like this. The thumb alone, always the thumb alone you can draw like this. Okay, the whole thing together you can draw like this. So that is, after that you can think about dividing this here. So here you have to get 4 fingers. So it's being 4, it's quite easy to divide. You can divide these 4 fingers and very easy to draw. Okay, so let's try to understand the fundamentals. Okay, so let's try to understand the fundamentals. Let's try to understand the fundamentals. Okay, to understand this fundamental, so I'm going to make a triangle, the rectangle here. So quickly I make a rectangle. So when you see from this side, so almost this point is in the kind of in the middle. Okay, this in the middle. So for a simple understanding, this has a curve actually, a mild curve. Then maybe we'll start with this. So you have to divide for 4 fingers. Okay, for 4 fingers you have to divide this into 4. This is the middle finger. The middle finger, this is this joint. Okay, so this is almost in the center. Center of this. Again you divide, so you get the next joint. Okay, so in that again you divide, then you get the nail. So this is how it is. Okay, so there is a bone like this. So what is happening here actually? The whole thing is a single bone. Inside that you have 4 bones. 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 bones are tied together actually by the muscles. So these 4 bones. So look at the beauty. This is a bigger bone. Then half of this is this bone. Then half of this is this bone. Okay. Then half of that is this bone. So it goes like this actually. Okay. So this is what you have to understand. And you can work out a curve here actually. Look at this curve. I'm making a curve here. That curve, based on this middle finger, I'm making this curve. So that is going to help me to decide the length of the other fingers. Okay. So here there are many bones. So in the leg also there are two bones. One bone starts from here. One more bone coming from the upper hand like this. So this one is making this shape. In the hand, there is a shape like this. So this shape is made by this bone. Okay, the wrist is always the smaller one. Okay, so what's happening? This size is like this. This size is like this. The middle. So this also follows this. Okay. Yeah. So these nails and these other joints. So when you study detailed, then you can understand the similarity or whatever between the hands. So here it comes like this. This further I'm trying to make them little thinner. This structure comes like this. So I'm going to let's make it like this. When you say this is a junction, okay, this is the junction. What's happening? There is a web comes here actually. Look at this web. So if between these fingers, if there is a gap, okay, so if there is a gap, the web comes here actually. Okay, so almost this bone, middle of this bone, this web comes. So when you turn this hand, this is going to be here. Okay, so this, so you have to do the shading for, or say every joint. Here you have this texture or this little bit of that kind of shape. But here there is a web, so that I have done that. Okay, when you turn the hand, then this line, from this side only you see this middle point. When you turn the hand, this you will start seeing. Okay, we'll come to that later. Now, so when you bring this one down, okay, so when you bring this one down, so this almost this point. Okay, so when I keep my this finger, it is coming this bone almost in the middle. It comes actually, right? Almost in the middle. So almost here it comes. Almost here it comes. So this is one bone less for the thumb. This all together here, but the thumb is one bone less. So it is like this. The simple shape is this. This is a big bone, and after that two bones. So here in these is a big bone, then one more bone, then one more bone, and one more. After big bone, 1, 2, 3 are there. Here after big bone, here is a big bone. After big bone, there are two. And always these fingers, if they are in this direction, all four fingers, the thumb is always in the other direction. So it goes like this. It goes like this. Okay, and so this web almost joins here. So here there is a bone. So here there is a change in direction. This nail is like this. Okay, so this how, and what is happening to this side? This side, this joint, here is a joint, and this line comes like this. Okay, so here is a joint, then the basic shape you can work out. This joint, the places where it is joined is a little bulky, right? Where is the join here? So it should be somewhere here. So it has to be a little bulky here. Then after that it goes. Okay. So here it is like this. Here it is like this. So further you can work on it, and we can make the hand perfect. But this is how it is actually. This is the basic understanding of the. So look at, you have to remember this similarity. You have to remember this. You have to remember this mild curve. You have to remember this web. Okay. And with respect to this, how this hand, the thumb attaches, that is what I've shown here actually. Okay. Okay, so let's make some poses. So in that poses, also you can understand. So I can make simple my hand like this. I can make my hand like this, and I can draw. Okay, so we'll draw some poses. Before that, I'll simply draw my hand. So I'm just raising it up. Okay, maybe I'll keep my hand like this. Okay, so if I try to draw, so okay, so I'll start from here. So I'll draw very quickly. I'm just going to draw the approach. What's happening? So here, the basic shape first, basic shape unity capture. Okay, so this is the joint. Okay, so this joint I'm drawing here. And after that, so I'm trying to draw this. After that, so I'm trying to work out. Look at this. This joint, then so this is here, and this is here, this is going here, and this is going here. So look at this curve. Okay, so I can work on this curve. Now I'm trying to reduce this. I'm just adjusting it. I'm just trying to reduce this, bringing it down a little bit. I'm just adjusting. Okay, so this is approximate the shape. So here, so where is this? This finger is ending here actually, this thumb. But otherwise here it is starting like this. Okay, here it is ending. Should be ending somewhere here. So it's almost like a straight line. Here there is a nice curve. Okay, there is a nice curve. Here this internal, this web is coming like this. Okay, so basic shape is done. So this you have to give a lot of importance. This is what study. It's called study, proper study. Okay, so now I'm going to draw this. See, this point is going to take a lot of space, and this finger is in the front. So we have to give good importance to this. So I'm just next going to this is the point, and here. So rest all within this space, all other fingers I need to accommodate, and this finger is going to take more space. So I'm just drawing this. Okay, so approximate drawing. Then after that, I draw little detail. So here there is a small curve. It's going to be here, and so what's happening here? Here this this nail. Okay, so I'm drawing like this. Here it's little bulky, so that these shapes I'm trying to make it. Okay. So for me, it is little bit looking. You are seeing the camera view. I'm seeing my view. Okay, fine. So here, so this is the idea. This is the place for the another hand. So now I'm going to draw like this. This is almost like straight only. Now what is happening to this hand? So this also it is like this. Goes here, and I see a curve here. Actually, there is a small curve because it is little pressing, and there is a small bend is being created. So it's a key line. Okay, so here also I'm just seeing. Okay, so then so this thickness of this finger, and so I'm trying to draw like this. Here also there is a small the knee kind of thing. Maybe the nail is little big. It's a little bigger. Here is a curve. Okay. So when you draw the nail here, when you make this little bit of this curve, then it will look better. Actually, it will look good. Okay, so I deliberately make this small curve, then the fingers will look better actually. Okay, the key thing is done. So this for the thumb, this main. Okay, it has to go a little up, so I have to correct it. So like this, you can do. Okay, then other details and shadings and textures, all that you can add. So this side there is a lot of shade. Here there is a light shade. Just filling a lighter shade, and some places I need to make it darker. The hand. So all of the details you can add. So this is how you can proceed actually. Okay, so if you draw, if you want to draw detailed hand. Okay, so otherwise in the poses we may not require some detailed hand, but how you quickly you can do, and some shading in the paper also. Okay, so this is some shading in the. When I do some shading here, so it will look as if it is in the some ground shading also. Okay, so what you have to understand is this. Okay, and this. So we got it actually. That is why it is coming. There is a relation like this, and so you can't miss it. Okay, so practice this and approach like this, then you will get it. So there are so many basic things we have done. So all the basics are over. Hands, legs, feet, fingers, eyes, nose, face, everything is done. Okay, now further we have to draw different poses. So let's draw one pose now. Somebody running or okay, so let's do that. in the side pose, and this person is running. So I'm going to draw this person. Okay, in the straight pose, you can think about drawing shoulder and hip, but in the side pose, okay, so let me draw quick. Two poses I can draw. So I can, okay, so this is the shoulder point. I'm just planning shoulder point. This is in the side actually. This shoulder. So the hip is going to be like this. This is the hip. But in the side, but look at this, the shoulder is going to be something like this. The body is like this actually. Look at this, like this. And this person is running, the chest is like this. And this one shoulder, okay, this is another shoulder. This is another shoulder. The other side is running. So in the side, so this is leg. Okay, so there is another leg. It is like this and this of same length. Okay, same length, and this can be like this. And neck, and where is his head? Okay, so he's looking to the right side. So we can draw something like this. So okay, so it is something like this only. Our side face, this is how we draw, right? Side face, there is a circle, and then there is a V point comes here actually. This V point comes here. So this is one hand, and this is going to be the another hand. Okay, so this is the shoulder, and this leg we know, and but when you measure, and okay, so then what? So I'm going to draw this. This is one leg. It's another leg also, like something like this. But when you measure, okay, so here is a crotch point. You see that, so it will still follow the same measurement we are talking about. Okay, this is the chest. That is in the middle. Here is the head. Look at this 8 heads coming. This is a navel point. Okay, the crotch point. And this 4. What is coming here? Here is the knee. So right. So after the practice, so when I make I just made this, then yeah. So when you make this length of this, so when you practice, and so you try to see if it is a small or big and try to increase or decrease. Okay, so even after this, if there is a mistake, and you can definitely you can work on it, no problem. Okay, so how to draw the eyes, nose, mouth? Do you have to draw? Or if you insist you have to draw, let us draw. So it is like middle point. Here is the eye. Okay, I'm just drawing a line. Okay, close to that there is another line that's for eyebrow, and eyebrow and chin. Here is the nose, which is coming to the front. This is the nose. Then the face comes like this. Okay, then there's a lips not in the middle, little above the middle lip line. The lower lip, for the lower lip I make another line. Okay, so head is like this. I'm making some, the ears has to come here, and making some hair just okay. Neck, I'm just making this neck like this. Now we know that what we know. So there is a middle of the chest. Okay, here is the middle of the chest. So what we know is there is a V here. Okay, there is a V here and there is a line here. Actually, collarbone. Okay, so that's a collarbone. There is a line here, and here we already have a curve for the shoulder. So here you can work on the biceps. So the upper bone ends here. So here you have this line. This is the lower bone. Okay. There is a small curve like this goes. But even before that, what comes is, so here this chest muscle, where it goes to the hand. It goes to the, like this, it goes this upper bone, right? So in this is the upper bone. Upper bone in the end, it is like this. This end only you are seeing here. Okay. This point, there is a hole and the chest muscle comes and connects. So that is why this shape, you are getting this shape. Okay, so that is what we learned. Just a minute. Okay, fine. So this hand is happening. Where is this? So what are we doing? So here we are doing. So I'm assuming here is the wrist. This is like a triangle, simple triangle like this. Okay. I just make it little curvy, that is all. Then from this point also simply, and he's going to have the, so he's going to have the this hand folded. You can make it folded or you can make it open also. So when you make it open, it is simply like this. That is all. Simply like this. What is this? This finger you can draw like this. That's all. This finger we know how to draw this finger. That's it. So now it is open. It's the simplest of, if you want draw the, so you can make it like this. But otherwise, you know what, this hand I'm going to take a different approach. Okay, so I'm going to make parallel lines. Look at this. This is a parallel line. Here it is a triangle like this, trapezium. So you draw this. Okay, so you draw like this. Then here we can draw like this. We can make it like these hands are folded. Like this also you can draw. Okay, so here I'm going to work out some details. This is easy. So it's going to come, this chest muscle, it's going to come like this. Shoulder point. This line is fine. This goes like this. This line. Okay, so in the back it is like this. Okay, we will try to finish it quick. Look at this point. What is this? A point in the hip. So I was telling you to remember about here in the hip. You can see like this. Okay. Now he should be doing good exercise. His thigh muscle goes up like this. Okay, then this is quite easy. The calf muscle comes like this. The front is almost like this. He can wear a shoe. Otherwise, this is, if you want to draw the fingers, so look at this. So I'm simply drawing this. This is the thumb, and here is the straight line. So mostly it is good enough if you simply draw this, but you can draw 2, 3, 4. If you draw this, then all the fingers are there. Okay, this is inside leg. So this leg here, it is of this shape. Okay. So here is the inside leg. Little bit the body size I'm trying to increase like this. So this leg also, it will as if it is coming like this. So here, look at this shape. Here, the muscles. So in the back. So in the back, it is like this. The thigh we know already. This is how it is. So I'm trying to increase a little bit this size. Okay, so here is the line. Here is the calf muscle like this. Okay, so maybe let's put some trousers for him. So he'll be happy. So making this like this. So this is inside. So I'm making nice curve here. Thumb. Okay, then there is another curve. In the back, it is taking this shape. For front, it is taking this shape. Okay, done. Next class, we'll draw more poses and even Bharatanatyam pose, fighting pose, all that we can draw. What I'm thinking, this, I want to increase the size little bit like this. So like this, you can do. So here in the back also I increased a little bit. Okay, so like this you can change here. Is yeah. Okay, so if you draw a shoe, then it is more easy. Okay, so like this, the shoe laces. Shoe is very easy. You can stick with the triangle, then you can just make some designs, and that is shoe. That is all. Drawing the feet is tough, but anyway. So you've done it. Okay, then. So even at this position, if you think, okay, the face to be improved. Yes, the face to be improved. Because the face he's running, the face can come somewhere here actually. Somewhere here. Okay, so I'm going to erase him. So the face or head you can draw always in the end. Any drawing, okay, not only human drawing, any drawing what you do, bigger shapes first, then after that smaller shapes. The face is always a smaller shape, so you can do later actually. So making this, he's looking to the right side, and this face is going to end here. That is my plan. Then other things are fine. So the nose will come here. So this is the plan. This is what I'm trying to make. These eyes, change the position of the eyes, these eyebrows, okay, these lips, okay, the hair, okay, so now it is looking better. Chin is coming to the front, the back maybe I will increase. Now the overall proposition is little better. In the back, if the head is bigger, actually, sometimes it will look like a smaller kid. So, okay, so that is what we learned in the portrait. Okay, okay, so this is good enough. So next class, no more grammar, only the whole class we have to draw. We are going to draw many poses. Whole class we are going to draw many poses. So we'll end here today. After next class, then the realistic portrait, 3 portrait we are going to make. But next class, all the poses, human poses we are going to make. Okay. Okay, so with this, we can end today's class.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes, Karnika.
Sir, actually my 8B pencil is becoming like pretty blunt and I don't know how to sharpen it properly. So can you suggest something for that?
That is why I bought this lead pencil. So I never have to sharpen.
Oh, okay.
This also 8B actually. This 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 8B. This is, I'll send you the link. Okay, so this is Stedler 2.0 mm. Okay, so this lead is little thick like this. It's not very thin. It is little, not like a regular lead. It is thick, 2.0 mm. It is good actually, very good. I never have to sharpen. I can keep drawing. Even this also gets blunt, but I don't care actually. This is good enough. Yeah, otherwise you need to sharpen. Otherwise, we see my other pencil, thicker pencil, it is so blunt. So I have this problem. So I already have, what I'll have is some 3 pencils. I always have 3 pencil. I sharpen them before start any work. I keep all 3. So one is over, then I use another. Then I use another. I keep using other. So I always have some 3-4 pencils. I'll sharpen everything and keep it ready. That's another way. Okay. You can have more.
Okay, sir.
You can either buy this or you can have more pencils and sharpen it and keep them ready. But when I sharpen it, this pencil is very good actually. This is called EE pencil, Stedler EE pencil. It's excellent for portraits and all the drawings. It's very good, very good. And compared to 8B pencils, the lead breaks very easily. But this is a little stronger and more darker also. But I kind of always use the knife only. So knife only. So sometimes if I use the sharpener, so it breaks actually. So it breaks. So I always use this. I practiced using this. Okay, so whatever, you can sharpen it and keep more than one pencil so that it helps. Okay, so that is one way. Another way is you buy this. Okay, lead pencil.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Tarnika, welcome. Okay, so anyone like to show what you have done, or so these are very important actually. Okay, so we know this circle, we know this curve, like this only we have drawn. Same thing actually, right? The upper curve, lower curve, and this everything is like that only we have drawn. And the proportions are going to help very much. If I draw a Bharatanatyam, okay. So there are some other, in the next class I'll draw, but if I draw somebody Bharatanatyam, this is the shoulder, this is the hip, how they are dancing. And the hip being here, this hip goes down in the floor, She's having one leg like this. She's having one more leg. This little bit it goes up. This leg, it is like this. No, it has to be in the other way, like this. Okay, so this is one leg. The hip, this is the hip. Okay, the other leg comes like this. Look at this. What I'm trying to demonstrate is the length. Okay, this length, since we know the proportions, using that only I'm correcting. This Bharatanatyam, she's dancing. Okay, and so this is the shoulder. This one hand comes like this. So this is her, the fingers, thumb. Okay, the upper leg, upper hand is like this, lower hand is like this, and I should not draw the face. Head has to be here if she is looking at us, but she is going to look to the right side. So then face has to come here actually. Then the head has to come like this. See, she is dancing now. What is happening to the other hand? Other hand, she's upper hand is like this, but lower hand is straight to us. Then she's there is a pose with the fingers. Okay, so this I can make this finger like this. So there is a pose. Then to draw further. Okay, so that is all. So now this Bharatanatyam dancer is dancing. So I can draw like this. It's quite easy to complete her dress also. Then she has, okay, then I can this dress details we can draw. So the knee, I started with the knee. Look at this height of the head and the knee. Just make the curve here. So we don't know here all the dress. Okay, so it is going to be like this. This can be some darker. Now we got the Bharatanatyam dancer. Some designs and okay, so I can draw the nose, eyes, and lips, some necklace. So once you know, you can just enjoy and play with. Okay, so that is why the anatomy is important. So whatever you are learning this class, it's very important. Keep practicing. Okay, practice more and more. You can draw these are bangles. Okay, so that is all. So maybe this hand looks a little small. I can correct it. So if you want, you can draw the fingers also. Now further, if you want, look at this. I'm drawing this finger like this. I'm drawing. She will have this gulusu and this also inside leg. So this has to be a nice curve like this. Okay, then all gulusu coming this like this. Okay. So the learning basics is very important. Other things are quite simple. Okay, so that is what I'm trying to tell. Okay, we've is it looking good? No, this leg is okay. This leg is little bit up. Okay, then this dress can come like this. Okay, I'll stop here. Prem Ramadan, do you have anything to tell me or show me? Okay, I'm seeing from. Okay, நல்லா இருக்கு. Okay, very good. சரி, ஓகே, குட் குட். குயிக் ஸ்கெட்சிங், ஸோ அதுக்காக இட் இஸ் ஓகே. நல்லா இருக்கு, வெரி குட். அவ்வளோதான், தட் இஸ் ஆல். ஸோ யூ காட் த குட் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங். ஸோ ஓகே, வெரி குட், வெரி குட். ஓகே, ஸோ இந்த கால் 2 காலும் வரும்போது இந்த காலுக்கு பின்னாடி வந்து these lines are going, அது நீ கரெக்ட் பண்ணணும். ஓகே, ஸோ திஸ் குட், திஸ் குட். ஓகே ஓகே,
Okay, sir.
I have seen that. Now இந்த கால்ல வந்து இது வந்து ரொம்ப ரொம்ப பின்னாடி போக கூடாது. It should not go too much behind. That is why I'm just correcting here. So in this triangle, so first I'm going to after making this, either one I can correct it like this. So here itself I can turn. Adukapra I decide this length. Okay, then I do this. So it's important. இது வந்து பின்ன ரொம்ப தூரம் பின்னாடி போக வேண்டாம். So that you can correct it. சரி, okay, good. Okay, I'll stop.